Well, it just won't stop. So let me put up another sheet. It just won't stop. Well, hello YouTube friends, and welcome to Arcade Treasure Center. My name is Roy. Well, I got a couple items that sold today. I went ahead and pulled some out. I'm going to get them set up real quick, and I'll show you what these are here in a minute. Normally I'd pull the items and I'd show you as I'm pulling them, but I'm going to go ahead and get these set up, and then I'll show you what sold. So recently I picked up some Kobe Bryant cards. These are 1996 artist proof flare style cards. They're called the hot number cards with Kobe Bryant on them. All the ones I picked up, I listed them and sold them within, I'm going to say, a little over 36 hours. So this is pretty good. I had one person buy two of them, and that's two right there. And they sold for $9.98 plus the buyer paid the shipping. So that was a good deal. Now the other thing I did when I picked up the Kobe Bryant cards, I also had a person make me some name plates, because originally what I was thinking about doing was taking the Kobe Bryant cards, putting them on like a little wood plaque with a nameplate, and decided, no, I'm just going to sell the card and the nameplate. And I think that came out, it was a really good idea. The nameplates didn't cost me very much to make, because I know somebody that makes nameplates, so it really was nice. So I had another person buy 3 more Kobe Bryant cards, and these are the nameplates, and it says Kobe Bryant Los Angeles, and his numbers, number 8, number 24. Those are the numbers that he wore. So I sold all 3 of these for $42 plus the buyer paid the shipping. So I got 3 of these with the 3 Kobe Bryants with the nameplate going out, and then 2 singles, and then I sold one the day before, so now I'm sold out. That was a really good flip for me. I really enjoyed finding those. So the next item I sold is a little out of season since this is April, but I'll tell you what it is, and it's back down here in my little seasonal Halloween pile, and it's this one right here. So that was a pretty good little flip. I actually picked this up just before Halloween. This last Halloween we had, 2019. I picked them up, listed them. I want to say it was the beginning of October, maybe the end of September I picked it up. I picked up this one, and the other one you just saw over there, a smaller one. So this is actually a vintage candy bucket. This was made by the Empire Company in the United States back in 1968. One way to kind of look at and tell old vintage style trick-or-treat buckets like this is the riveting on here is made different, plus they're a plastic strap handle, and I don't know, you just kind of look at it. Most of the ones made today, the plastic strap goes straight into the actual bucket itself, but this one's got the old riveting, and you can kind of see it in there. And maybe you might be able to see it on the bottom, the date, or the thing. It says Empire Plastic Corporation 1968. But I picked these up at like the thrift shops or things like that. You know, holiday seasonal items right before you pick them up. Usually they're on sale. I probably picked these. I want to say I picked these up for maybe 50 cents. They were really inexpensive, but I knew that they were the older ones. So I sold it, and it sold for $10 plus the buyer paid the shipping. So actually, if you go back into if you go back and look at my videos around October last year, you'll actually find where I was holding both of these up by my head like this, one on each side. I think the title of the video might have been something like, how much will I get for these, or something. Anyway, that was a good video, and I knew I'd get the money for them. So many of you watch Kevin over at Commonwealth Picker. He also has another channel called Commonwealth Flipper. If you haven't checked out those videos, I'll also put a link down below in the description. But Kevin over at Commonwealth Picker does a really good job of, he's another content creator, and he's also another eBay seller. He's this guy right here, Commonwealth Picker. Anyway, if you do watch him, or if you've seen his channels, one thing about him is he sells a lot of what I call odd stuff sometimes. And when I refer to the odd stuff, I'm saying that he may have a couple of backgammon or chess pieces or something instead of selling the sets, which he does sell. But he also breaks down some of those older ones and will just sell. And sometimes he'll just sell two backgammon pieces, or he'll sell maybe some Connect 4 parts, or what. It's just some odd stuff. Well, anyway, one thing I got from him, and I know I'm rambling about this, but one thing I've got from him was he picked up a cookie press a long time ago, and he sold a cookie press and at a good price, because cookie presses sell at good prices, vintage ones. But he also had some where he just sold the parts and pieces. So what I did is I went, let's go over here and take a look, and I'll show you. M2. So what I did is I broke down a cookie press and just started selling pieces out of it. And that's what this is. This is actually the spindle, the screw spindle, and the pusher, or you call it the push rod, for a cookie press. So I decided to do what he did and break it down. Parts and pieces, especially for items, replacement parts and pieces, they're really good, because when somebody breaks something, they need another one, and vintage stuff is harder to find. But this was for a vintage cookie press. I picked up the whole press at a garage sale. I actually thought maybe I may have paid too much for it, but I picked up the whole cookie press for like $5. Broke it down, and now I'm selling individual pieces of it. And this one sold for $12.95. I think free shipping. Yeah, $12.95 for free shipping. So just this alone got me my money back, and everything else I'm selling out of it is just profit. Well, as it's been working out for me through my last couple of videos, that during my video I've been hearing my phone do a little cha-ching or something like that. So this list of 4 is coming down, and this list of 6 is going up, because I sold 2 more items. So I'm going to go pull those real quick. And what I sold was, I made a deal with the guy online. I just got a message, and he bought this and this. All right. So these are a couple of boat lights that I had picked up a long while back. I've had them for quite a while. Never listed them. At one point in time, I did have a little John boat and thought I was going to use them, but I never did. So I kind of picked these up for me. Decided that I wasn't using them. I sold a John boat. Again, this was a long time ago, and while going through stuff, I went ahead and found these and put them up online and just sold them. So I made an offer with the guy, and he paid $38 for them, and I'm happy to get rid of them. So it's not a big pile of stuff right there. That's going to be a real simple shipping day for me. So let me get these items wrapped up and sent out. Oh, you know, one thing I wanted to show you was, you see me putting papers up there and taking down old papers. And I do have a recycling, I have a paper shredder. So I put it in here. Now it's a little noisy and it takes a little second. Okay, it took a while. But anyway, so what I do is, after I get a bag of it, I just take a bag and put it in here. And now I got a bag of packaging material. So I can just throw this in a box and use it as a padded package material. So just a little thought, if that's something that you might think that you like to do. Just a little tip. Let me get back to packaging. So I'm starting to get things wrapped and packaged up, and I hearing a cha-ching cha-ching on the phone, and so now I'm gonna put up another list, because I got more selling. And this one's over here. M1. Up in here, up in there. Is this it? This is it right here. Alright, and it's a little difficult to see, but this is a vintage hacksaw with a hacksaw blade. I'll show a picture of it so you can see it. This one here is a Stanley hacksaw blade, and it just sold for $7.99, and the buyer paid the shipping. Let me add that pile to the pile of things to package up. So it never seems to fail. I was gonna take this and put it in the box, because I like this box. I don't know where I got this box from. It says fragile, handle with care, and I thought it was gonna work, but it's not quite gonna fit. So I'm not gonna be able to use that box. So I'll put that aside. So instead, what I'm gonna use are these eBay boxes. I get these off of eBay, online. They're 10 by 8 by 6 boxes. So I'm going to Frankenbox and use 2 of those together, because I can't seem to find a box where I can't put that in there, that I don't have a lot of leftover room. So that'd be a good size box. If you have an eBay store, this is second quarter, so you should have already got your coupon, and you can use it towards eBay purchases like this, packing supplies. And if you don't have an eBay store, that's okay. You can still find packing supplies on eBay. It just helps if you have a store and you get that coupon. But anyway, the other thing I want to talk about is I've been watching this guy here. This is Dave. That's Tesla Picker. And I like watching him. He's got a lot of good little knowledge. He sells quite a bit of items. He's fun. He's just a funny guy to watch. But I don't mean he's just funny, funny to watch. He's funny. He does things, but he's got entertaining videos. So if you want to watch somebody that's Tesla Picker, and in fact, I'll even show you his title so you can see it. And that's Tesla Picker. That's the title. His title. So that's Dave's channel. If you want to, go check him out. He's pretty good. Give him some thumbs up. Help him out a little bit. And let him know that I sent you. And if you like Tesla Picker, then check out this one. This is Kat over at the Nurse Flipper. She's a really good eBay seller. She sells a lot, and she's got a lot of good information. So that's hers. And the Nurse Flipper is what she's called. And I'll have links to both the Nurse Flipper and Tesla Picker down below in my description, so that way if you want to go check them out, go let them know that I sent you and give them a thumbs up. Well, I just won't stop. So let me put up another sheet. Just won't stop. Sales keep on going. And I just got through packaging up that jack-o'-lantern pumpkin trick-or-treat basket, and that's how I did it. It's 2 boxes, one shoved over the other one. So it's a 10 by 8 6. See, this is where the fold would be. And you can see that that's how I did it. So I just put one over the other. And now it's secured in there. And I just sold this other item, which I knew was going to sell real good. And it is actually going to be up in here. So let me pull this bucket down. I just started this bucket yesterday. Or actually a day before yesterday, I guess. So it is this right here. If you weren't watching my videos, this is a little Dynatrucks Megasaur or Dinosaur, I don't know what you want to call it. It's a little die-cast toy. I had said I picked up a bunch of toys, and I didn't know I was just going to lot them all together. Or I looked a couple up, they were worth some money. So I went ahead and I said I bought a bag of toys and stuff from the thrift shop for $1.98. So I listed this, and it just sold for $24.99, and the buyer paid the shipping. So the day started off with 4 individual buyers buying some stuff and some decent money. And now we're up to 7 items sold, and I can't even get everything packaged with more sales going on. So that's good. So now we're up to 7 items that are sold, 7 different buyers. Not 7 items, but 7 buyers. And we're up to $174.20, so not a bad day. So let me see if I can get this packaged and see if anything else sells. So the good news is I was able to get everything boxed up, packaged up, and ready to go without having any more sales. The bad news is I was able to get everything wrapped up, packaged up, and ready to go, and I didn't have any more sales. All right, so let me get these labels printed. I got them all set up. I just got to hit print, and I got it on my thermal printer. I love this thermal printer. Just the Rollo thermal printer. Everybody's got their choices on thermal printers, but I love this one. It's just nice and fast. All right. Okay. So I'm going to get the labels put on and take these out to the post office. And I just want to say I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you for watching the channel. I hope you learned something. I hope you saw some interesting sales that I had, and maybe some things for you to look for when you're out shopping and sourcing and looking for items to sell. So to all the viewers out there, thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. To all the resellers, find it, sell it, profit. Everyone, take care, be safe, and be kind to one another. Bye-bye. I got this irritating fly in here. I tried to let him out the door. He wouldn't go out the door. The door was wide open. He just kept zooming around past it. So now it's time for extreme measures. Sorry for anybody that doesn't like this. I don't know where he went.